Hello, my loves. I'm Vaishali, artist and a small business owner from India, and welcome to my channel. Firstly, how are you guys? It's been so long. I want to hear how's everyone doing here. So let me know down in the comments so that we can chat. Secondly, I'm here with a new video to share some tips about finding your art style. I've been painting for so long, so I have a great content to share with you. I myself have gone through drastic change in my style over the years, so I understand it is not easy. You feel so anxious, always worried about standing out, whether or not your art will be appreciated if you change your style and what not. But don't worry, I strongly feel the few tips I have to share can be really helpful. While I speak and share the tips, I'll be painting a new art in this video. I've broken down my way into 7 steps for your ease, so take a deep breath and let's get started. Step 1. Find inspiration. I think this is an obvious and fundamental step that we all know about. But what crucial is, how can you use that inspiration in an optimum way? I'll slowly break this down in all the steps. So yes, find inspiration. Let's make it easier for you. Think about the basic 3 to 4 things that instantly attracts you. For example, I love cottagecore aesthetics, warm tones, nature, cabin life, winters, etc. Any art with these elements instantly draws my attention, and any artist who uses these elements is the one I want to check out. So find some artworks that attracts you and artists that you like the most. Pinterest, Instagram and YouTube are great sources for some inspiration. Great thing about these search engines and social media platforms is they feed you with more content that you are already looking into. So use some specific words to find the elements you are looking for. Step 2. Note the details. Now that we have collected our inspiration, let's go into depth. Every art and artist has different sense of style, content and color. Notice the depth of the artworks, the lines of the forms and figures, the choice of the colors, theme of the work, etc. For example, here are the artworks by 2 amazing artists. They reflect same aesthetics but yet look so different. Both are folk arts but try to focus on the differences. The first artist goes majorly for warm tones and little bit of cool ones. The outlines are not sharp and in fact at some places they remain uncolored. Her artworks are detailed but details are not very precise and clear. Now the second artist create artworks with sharp, clear details with outlines, and she includes warm and cool tones equally. At the end, I love both the artworks and artists so much. They are so different and unique in their own way. So notice the little things that make them different and interesting. That might be something you want to try too, and you never know, that may lead to your own great art style idea. Step 3. Choose the media. Now this step is very crucial and it can make all the difference in the world, but you don't have to stress over it. Always be open to exploring different media. See what you're most comfortable with, what suits you the best, what makes your art looks awesome. But as we are talking about finding an art style in this video, I would recommend you to go for something you are most comfortable with because you are good at it. You won't have to struggle with 2 things at a time. Take 1 step at a time, focus on your art style and later you can change your media. But if you are someone who wants to shift from one art style to the other, changing media can be a great option for you. So definitely explore this area. If you are into digital art, then look into some simple illustration softwares to get started and really explore it to get the best results possible. If you are into hand art, you can explore the different papers too, like I am in this video. That can really change the whole outlook of your style. Step 4. Sketch your ideas. I think ideation is so underrated. To be completely honest, There was a time when I used to straight away get to the final art. That does work, but what I found is you don't get the right sketch at one go, and sometimes when you finish the artwork, you kind of wish to make some changes, but you cannot. It is best to go in with solid planning, especially when you're finding your own art style. Take inspiration from all the artworks you have collected in the first step, go through works of different artists that you selected, sketch your ideas, and do not copy another individual's hard work. You really have to hit and try here. You can instantly find your style, or it may take a while. It really needs patience and practice, and these steps will help you get through it. Step 5. Sketch the final. Okay, so this step is optional. It is not meant for everybody. It depends on what kind of art you are making. Like if you prefer abstract art, you can skip this. But if your art style requires you to sketch, this is actually an important step. It is sort of a filter from what you have roughly drawn by getting inspired from a lot of art styles to something that has a hint of you. Let me explain. When you sketch roughly, you get the idea of what you want to make, how you want to place things, what angle you want to choose, and so much more. In this step, when you sketch final, you add your own perspective. Like maybe you don't want to get too much into details, or your angle is a little bit crooked but you like it like that, or you're not great at human anatomy, so you make some changes according to your comfort, and that actually looks cool. So gradually your art style is coming together, and that has been strongly inspired and has a hint of you. Step 6. Coloring. Again, this step is optional. If you prefer art styles without colors, no doubt skip this step. But if you do, then it is another crucial step to explore and find your style. You have already chosen your medium. In fact, you can get creative and use more than one medium just to explore. One medium can be used in many ways. So now it is completely your call how you want to color. The opacity of the colors, finishing of the edges, shadows, highlights, color palette, and other million tiny decisions that you'll make while coloring will also determine your art style. Step 7. Practice. Without a doubt, we all know how important practice is. So I cannot stress this enough. Be consistent with your practice. It is not easy to find your style. You may instantly find your style, or it may take a while. When you have completed all above steps, this step is your main focus. With practice, you will understand your mistakes, you will know what changes you need to bring, you may explore media at this stage, you'll experiment, you'll find your own ways to get as much comfortable and fun as you want to make art, and all of this will help you shift more and more towards art style you have been looking for. I myself have gone through big art style change over the years, so let me quickly show you the changes I have gone through. From hand-painted conceptual art with watercolors, to digital fashion illustrations, to hand-painted prints and patterns with acrylic, to spiritual art with acrylic as well as digital art, I created both, to witchy art that are hand and then digitally created, to cottagecore art with gouache on a handmade paper. In simple terms, art style means the visual appearance of an artwork. Now, in all the work I have shown here, either the medium or way of making art has been changed. Definitely the concept and theme of your artwork can majorly affect your style. Like I have been creating cottagecore artworks for almost 2 months every day. So I have like 45 plus artworks based on similar theme. Plus, I have made many artworks in each category because art style is not defined by just making 1 or 2 pieces. You really need to practice more to get better at it. If you are interested in these cottagecore artworks I'm creating, they are available in my Etsy shop, so I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. So these are the 7 steps that will guide you towards the right direction. I'm not saying this is by permanent and only art style. You can have more than one art style, and that is okay. I too switch between art styles, and that works great for me. Let me know if these tips have been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments so that we can all share the knowledge. Please like and subscribe for more upcoming videos as studio vlogs. I'll see you soon. Take care.